Hi folks, welcome to the Amazing Education channel. We're doing a quick video on the trouble with Tesla, which is doing so very well. You know, there's not a bad trouble, but just a slight trouble, which is they all look very similar. You know, here's a lineup of Tesla cars. Can you tell which model it is? They all look about the same. So the deal is, people say competition is going to come in. I'm talking about investors, although this is not an investment advice in any way. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research and use a financial advisor, really, for most of you, probably. And but my point about Tesla is they all look too similar. So incredibly similar to each other. Now, some people, stock traders and investors, are saying that competition is coming and therefore Tesla is going to be hurt and could go out of business. Well, you know what? Competition can actually increase business. When a lot of people start making smartphones, it makes people interested in smartphones. They want to buy a smartphone. The same thing with electric vehicles. So we have more people interested in electric vehicles, so they start doing better and better. That's a good thing, and it's going to be good for Toyota, Ford, VW, Tesla, and even the new companies like Lucid, Rivian. Now, I still recommend to really discourage the most polluting countries, like America, China, and India, from always driving. We got to be worried about the ocean and be worried about the environment. And when we make electricity and when we build these vehicles, we're still creating a lot of pollution, right? So although there is a problem with Tesla that they look too similar, and they need to make a whole variety of shapes and sizes. Look at all the different shapes and sizes that people want for their cars. They want pickup trucks, also called utility vehicles, utes. They want so many different sizes for different uses. Little compact cars, minivans, SUVs, trucks. But Tesla right now pretty much are producing, they look like sedans, even if they want to call them SUVs. But anyway, so that's the issue. And yes, the competitors are here, but they're not really going to hurt Tesla. They might take market share, but they won't take profits if all the companies are increasing their electric vehicles. What you might worry more about is that the large companies like General Motors, Ford, Toyota, they just have a long history of producing the gasoline and diesel powered vehicles, and so they may not truly want to change over to the electric vehicles. And a major reason is because of parts and repairs and the dealership network. So electric vehicles, you don't need to have a dealership, you don't need to replace many parts, and you don't need many repairs when you have an EV like a Tesla or some other car. And because of this, the dealers are possibly going to lose a lot of money if people don't want to buy cars at dealerships, and Tesla can make a much bigger profit by selling directly to consumers. Now, when Ford, General Motors, VW, and other companies do not or cannot sell directly to consumers and bypass the dealership, that means they have more expensive cars, and so, or less profit. And so actually that's going to be helpful to Tesla, harmful to the old vehicle makers. But there's a lot of competition in this area altogether. There's just huge competition in automobiles, and it also takes very large factories and a lot of resources and a lot of research and development. Basically, any area, either a service business or a product business, where there's a lot of price competition because people spend a lot of money on that product. For example, houses and automobiles, because they're such expensive products, a lot of people want to get into those businesses, and then the competition to get the money is going to be very intense. That's what makes the automobile business very hard, and it's hard to maintain superiority in the technology because it keeps on changing and getting better and better, and then suddenly what was good technology is no longer the best, and a competitor comes in and steals away the market share. So it can happen to any company, really. So there's going to be a lot of competition from many different countries for electric vehicles, which eventually will, if they are not protected by patents and basically having the best designs and best manufacturing, any company building vehicles could lose money, and you could lose all your money. So as I always say, don't invest money yourself that you couldn't stand losing most of, or losing it all. That's why you need a financial advisor. It's not a financial advice here. This is just for education, entertainment purposes only, and good luck.